Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be part 2 of my Empties video. The first one is linked down below and it is makeup, skincare, randomly bath bits, and yeah, just the random empties that it should be. Whereas this is going to be all hair care stuff. I didn't realise how much hair care I went through. So yeah, yeah, I hope you enjoy, and I think we should just get straight on with it. So the first thing that I have, I'm just going to be pulling these randomly. Yeah, first thing is this Aussie Take the Heat leave-in spray. It says this is limited edition, so I'm not quite sure if they still do this, but yeah, it's got the really nice Aussie. Oh no, actually, it's a little bit different to the Aussie. It's a little bit sweeter than the normal Aussie scent. But yeah, this is really nice, just a standard spray onto the hair. I really like the Aussie stuff. I think it works really well. Generally you can find them on offer as well, which is, you know, a bargain. Really nice. I would repurchase again thing. I have Hair Doctor by Lush. I did a Lush collection actually recently, so that should be up before this maybe. And this is a seaweed and mud mask for the hair that smells like peppermint. I really noticed the difference once I had used this up. My hair still gets a little bit flaky every now and again, whereas it didn't when I used this. You keep this in the fridge, so it's really nice and cooling. And yeah, I need to pop and get another pot of this. Whew. Yeah, I need to get another pot of this because it's really, really good. And I'm not a big fan of mint, so I thought it was going to tingle, but it's, you know, it's absolutely fine for sensitive hair. Yeah, that's a really good find, because I haven't really seen anything about their hair mask. I mean, their face masks I hear a lot about, but never really their hair masks, I don't think. But yeah, very nice. Very weird when you first use it because it is mud and it's very thick and you're a bit like, oh, is this right? But you leave it on for about 20 minutes and it leaves your hair feeling so soft, so smooth. And obviously for me, the best thing was I was dandruff and flaky bit free. Too sexy. Next I've got some dry shampoo. This is the Tresemme Instant Refresh Volumizing Dry Shampoo for fine to oily hair. Obviously I've got dry hair, but yeah, Tresemme, I don't know, I keep smelling things. I think I've got a bit of a block nose coming, but yeah, this is just the standard Tresemme scent, which is really nice. It did really refresh the roots, as opposed to, well, I'll tell you in a minute, but I don't really like the Batiste ones. But this is really nice. It's really freshening and it's volumizing, and it just makes you feel like you have actually got that extra day from a wash, without it kind of like just feeling grubby. I just find that a lot of dry shampoos you get and it feels like there's something in your roots. This doesn't, it feels really fresh. Yeah, really nice. We're on the topic of dry shampoo, so I'll get them all out of the way. So yeah, these are the Batiste ones. I do have 2 of these because I think I had these before I had this volumizing one, and I wanted it, yeah, to give a bit of lift to the roots. Yeah, it's very nice, but as I say, I prefer the dry shampoos where you don't feel it in your hair, that you don't feel like you've got that residue. But some people like that, some people want it for the texture. I don't. I prefer my dry shampoo to be for the freshness, so it looks like I have washed my hair when I haven't, as opposed to any kind of volumizing things. I would use something else to get that. But yeah, they're very nice. Yeah, if you want the volumizing sort of side to it, they're very nice. And generally these big bottles as well, generally these are on offer as well. This is a VI5 Plump It Dry Shampoo. Boost body and grip while refreshing your style for fine, flat or oily hair. Yeah, again, this is like the Tresemme one where it leaves your hair feeling fresh. I've actually repurchased this and left it at my boyfriend's. Yeah, it leaves it feeling fresh. It does have that bit of, because it's the Plump It one, it does give it that bit of root volume without leaving any residue. With the texturising ones, that it actually makes my hair feel itchy. So I think maybe these ones are better for sensitive hair, even though they're for oily hair. I think they're actually better for sensitive hair, because it doesn't need that tacky, it doesn't clog the roots there. So yeah, again, very nice. And then the last one for dry shampoo, so I use a lot of dry shampoo, clearly. I don't have to wash my hair. This is just the one from Superdrug. Does anyone think this looks like Kim K, by the way? Anyway, and this is the chocolate brownie. So this is because obviously I've got dark hair, to stop that white cast from coming. Again, these are the exact same as this. It just leaves, I like it because, you know, it doesn't have that white mask, but it just leaves your hair feeling very itchy and actually very clogged up. So I think maybe in the long run I'm going to stop using these and stick just to these, because I don't think it's helping my sort of flaky scalp, to be honest. But again, they do have these on offer quite often as well, if you want to have a look. That's the L'Oreal El Neat Satin Heat Styling Spray. So this keeps you volumized for 3 days. This is hair protection. So you just spray this into damp hair, and then you blow dry it, and it will give you really good volumizing hair. I got this when it very first came out. I think they had an introductory offer, so I've actually got another one that I'm still using down there, and I really like it. I can't remember what the smell's like actually for this. I don't think it's anything offensive. Normally I don't like the El Neat hair sprays because they just stink like old lady. I don't think this is that bad, and I really like the nozzle on this. I prefer nozzles like this than this spray here. I find that these ones have a tendency to leak a bit more than what these ones do. So yeah, and also you can put the catch on it. So yeah, I really like the packaging, I really like the product. Yeah, really good. I think they've got, so as I say, this is the volumizer one. I think they've got a couple of other ones. If I find them, I'll leave the link down below. This is really old, so excuse the fact it is a little bit grubby. So this was a mousse. This came in a glossy box a while ago, I think. And this is the milkshake conditioning whipped cream, and it just smells like milkshake, but it was very good. I used to put the cream just in the ends, and I used to find that it gave a little bit of body, but yet because it was a conditioner, it made it feel really nice and soft. Yeah, I really like this actually. I'm gonna have a look at the range. But yeah, and this was a leave-in damp hair that you just put that on, and then yeah, you just leave your hair feeling really nice. I've now got a Frizzies by John Frieda. This is just their hair serum. I've got a little bit of a blog post on this when I first used it, and because I've also got the heat protecting one from Frizzies as well. These are really nice. Again, these tend to leak on me quite a lot. I don't know whether it's the bottle or whether it's just because it's an oil and it just happens to a lot of people. I don't know, but yeah, they're very nice. It worked. It kind of kept frizz at bay, and it's something that I would always have. To me, it's a staple. I would always have it. Yeah, I'm trying some different ones, but this one is, I know that at some point I'm probably going to come back to this because it just worked really well. This is the Aussie, another Aussie one, 3 Minute Miracle Reconstructor Deep Conditioning. I love this. I love the packaging that you squeeze and it comes out, so there's no faffing about. Smells really nice. You leave it in for a couple of minutes. So I use this as a normal conditioner. I wash my hair probably twice a week max, and so if I wasn't using a conditioner, I would use this on its own, and it worked fine. I don't need to use both. And it's for damaged hair. Yeah, really nice. It works. I haven't got a lot of Aussie products left actually. I've got quite a lot going on over there, but maybe I'm going to go back to Aussie and have a look, because yeah, they've got some really good stuff. I branched away from them for a while, but I'm definitely going to go back because they're really good products, and as I said before, they normally have stuff on offer. So I'll probably get something like this and then try something else. Another thing from John Frieda, the Frizzies range. This is a Heat Defense Protective Styling Spray. Yep, again, this is quite nice. I like the nozzle. A lot of John Frieda stuff comes with this nozzle. Yeah, I think this was probably one of the first heat defense sprays that I used actually, and I quite like that it's got that Frizzies technology and the heat defense. That's what I quite like. So these sort of products I really like because it is heat defense, but it's got an added bonus onto it. And this one, I was like, why didn't I repurchase this? This is for, so you would have this for straight hair. I know I've got kind of straightish hair at the moment, but generally I have curly hair. When I go out, I would, if I'm to use any heat, I would use like my heated rollers over straighteners. That's why I didn't repurchase this. But if they've got a curly head version, then I will probably have a look at that. Here's another oil. What's this? This is a margarine. No, Margarabia. Anyone read that? Oil. So this is kind of like an argan oil treatment for all hair types. I don't know where I got this from, but I'm sure this was very nice. I'm pretty sure this was nice, or else I wouldn't have kept it. I'm not quite sure. So yeah, this is an argan oil. Argan oil is obviously really good for your hair. I think it exploded a couple of years ago. Everyone has some form of argan oil in their range. Even Primark has them at the till. They're very good. Even though this is a little one, I wouldn't ever say to keep them in your handbag or anything like that. You use it on damp hair, and I wouldn't top up it. They can, because they are so nourishing, they can make your hair go a bit greasy, so I wouldn't top up through the day. I would literally just have it for damp hair. I use a lot of these sort of serum-y things, and to be honest, I probably wouldn't repurchase this just because, I don't know, it was okay, but nothing, it didn't really blow my mind. I would rather just prefer to try something new. Oh, this. I am a big fan of this. This is the Charles Worthington Moisture Seal Mineral Hair Rescue Mask Salon at Home range. I really like the thing on this that it just flips back. But anyway, this smells great. It is great. It's so nourishing for the hair. The same way of how I did with any of my other masks, that I would obviously just shampoo my hair and then put a mask on, leave it for about 5 to 10 minutes, and it just so nice. This was one of the first things that I tried from the range. I bought this in like a volumizing product, and this is really good. I want to try some more from this sort of Moisture Seal, this orange range, because I think this is the sort of product that I need to be using. I think for my hair, because I've got thick hair, and it's a bit damaged at the moment. It's not in the best condition. I think that this range will really get it back to how it should be. Yeah, this is just really good. And actually, probably, this is quite hard. I don't know which to decide through this if I was only going to buy one. Damaged hair. Oh, I don't know. I'd probably end up buying both. But yeah, because they're both very good. And then just onto the boring sort of what shampoos I use. These are the Head and Shoulders, as I mentioned. Oh, they're upside down, aren't they? Here we go. These are the Head and Shoulders. This is the Smooth and Silky. This is the Dry Scalp Care. Yeah, these are the ones I used to use these a lot. I actually don't use them anymore. I've used T-Gel, and I use the Boots own sort of like intensive dandruff care one. Can't remember what it's called, but yeah, I used to use it all the time, and I find that this is the sort of product that you use, go away, and you have to come back. I think if you consistently use it, it actually doesn't work. I don't know what it is, but I find that you need to use this on like fresh, kind of not where you haven't used these before. I find that they work better, the initial wash, as opposed to the continuous ones. That's what I'm trying to get at. But yeah, very nice. Shampoos aren't cheap, actually. They're really not cheap. But yeah, that would be if I was to go away and I don't want to buy the sort of like the T-Gel ones, because they are even more pricey. I'd just kind of get one of these, because I know it would work. Does my hair very well. And then the last thing is a conditioner. As I say, I only get little ones of these because I generally use masks or deeper conditioners. But this is very good. Pantene's Smooth and Sleek Conditioner. Really good. My mum, actually, a little story for you, my mum used to use Herbal Essence, and then she used this, I think it was over Christmas time. She used this, went into work, and everyone was saying about her hair, like, oh, your hair looks really nice, have you done this, have you done that? She was like, No, and she was, the only thing that she could think was different was the fact that she had used this and not the herbal essences. So she now swears by this stuff, and because I obviously have long hair, for me this is the best one to use, the smooth and sleek. I think for anyone with long hair would be the way to go, or maybe volume. I don't know. But anyway, this is really good, and it, as I say, I would use the same way that I obviously shampoo and then put the conditioner on for 5 minutes, and it does leave your hair so soft. Like, I always play with my hair, and I'm pretty sure it's because of this and all the other masks that I use, because they all just make your hair feel so soft. And finally, I've done the basket. 2 videos worth. So yeah, I hope you like that. Let me know if there's any hair care stuff that you would recommend, or if you like any of these programs, any of these products, if you don't like any of these products, and let's chat, let's just talk it out. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this, and I'll speak to you soon.